Hey guys, what's going on? This is Moab gameplay, and it's on Bootleg. It's also with the ACR. I hadn't posted one with the ACR yet, so I figured I would. I've been uploading a lot with the MP7, so I figured that'd be getting boring. And this is a different map as well, so I hope you like it. But I didn't realize how good the ACR was. People have told me it was good, but I never really used it because when I tried it out, I didn't have kick on it, and kick actually makes a huge difference. It's a beast of a gun. It's one of my favorites now. Uh, I want more classes. I have 9 classes, but I want another one. Hopefully I can prestige in another Call of Duty, but that might take a while. And this guy right here is oblivious. I don't know what he was thinking or doing. He just runs right past me. I'm shooting at him, get a couple hit markers, and he doesn't know what's going on. He definitely wasn't the best player. But in this video, I'd just like to give a couple tips and tricks to someone or people that might want to improve their game and just become a better player overall. So the first things I like to do a lot is look at my HUD, the top left of the screen. You see that little mini map. I generally like to stay away from my teammates. I don't like being around them because they might not have dead silence on, so someone could hear their footsteps or an unsilenced weapon, so it gives away your position. And I just don't like being around them. I like being by myself, like traveling alone. I don't like to bulk up in groups because I don't know, you tend to die a lot when you do that. Sorry. And so I try to stay away from all my teammates like you see here. I don't want anything to do with them. If you haven't tried that out, try it out. Another thing I love doing all the time and works really well is flanking. Now, if you don't know what flanking is when you take like an alternate route or path and you get behind the enemies and you shoot them from behind. And there's actually an accolade for that, and I have that a lot because I flank a lot and it works really well, especially if you shoot them from one side and you take a route and get in behind them and shoot them, and they never expect it. Flanking is amazing. If you can flank good and properly, you get so many easy kills because they're just posted up on their little head glitches or they're not paying attention and you just shoot them. And thirdly, control your engagements. If you're using a submachine gun, you want to be in close quarters range. Like, you don't want to be shooting from across the map. You want to make sure that you stay in an area that your enemy is close by to you. Same thing goes if you have like an MK14. You don't want to be, you know, in the middle of a building, like on resistance in the middle building. You don't want to be in there with an MK14. That's close quarters. You'll probably get killed if someone runs in with like a PP rapid fire, right? So always make sure you have the upper hand, get to cover, make sure that there's something in front of you where if they try to shoot at you, they're probably going to hit it, and it's most likely that you'll come out of the gunfight alive. And actually, one more point, wasn't going to say this, but tactical button layout. And this is for drop shotting. If you don't know what tactical button layout is, it switches the, I guess, crouch and lay down button to your right analog when you click in instead of B, and then B becomes your knife. Yeah, that's what it is. So this way you can't panic knife, but drop shotting has saved me so many times. Like, countless. Drop shotting is just, it's like flanking. I love it. I absolutely love it. Tactical button layout is a must. Try it out. If you guys haven't tried it, try drop shotting. It's, if you don't know what it is, when you shoot, you drop. It's basic. Like, the the title speaks for itself, I guess. So when you drop, you shoot, and the point of it is so that they have to aim down or you're lower or whatever. I don't know, but it works. And actually, one last point I keep adding on, I know, but is making a proper class that you're good with. Everyone, you know, might say that this one gun's amazing or they like this one a lot, and if you don't play well with it, then just don't use it. Whatever gun you do best with, use. Like, it might be the worst gun in the game, but if you're a beast with it for some reason, then hey, go ahead and use it. If that's your gun, that's your gun. And right here, there's a host migration I cut out, by the way. I figured you guys wouldn't want to see that. And make sure the perks go for your playstyle as well. If you're a running gunner, you probably want extreme conditioning or sleight of hand. You know, you're probably going to die a lot, so you won't need scavenger. And if you're playing objective, blast shield would be a good way to go. So if you're defusing a bomb or capping a flag and any nades come in, then you'll stay alive if they blow up. And same goes if you're capping flags. Maybe a trophy system will be good, so it takes out any stuns or nades that are coming at you and your team. Being that team player, you probably want to have the support kill streak on rather than the assault, because you'll probably die a lot. I really like how they did that, by the way. The support, I don't think the support should have kill streaks that kill people in it. I think it just should be like a bunch of UAV, advanced UAV, you know, like counter UAV, SAM turret, all that kind of stuff where it benefits the team and the player gets points for it, but doesn't get kills, because, you know, like a Juggernaut, and then you can go like, I think it's like 18 kills or 16 kills. You can go like 16 and like 500 and they'll get it, and they can get a bunch of kills for that, which I don't agree with in that fact, but I like the whole idea of the support kill streaks in general. And lastly, the death streaks. Just pick whatever death streak, really. Probably not Juice, probably isn't the best idea to pick, but don't pick Dead Man's Hand. I hate Dead Man's Hand. And yeah, so that's all for my tips and tricks. Hopefully it helps. I have more. If you want to hear more, I can say it, but I want to get on to another thing. I want to talk about the next generation consoles, and I know there's a lot of talk about them in general going around, and I just want to voice my own opinion on them. And I think it's about time there's a next gen consoles, because it's been like 7 years, I think, the Xbox 360's been out, and rumor has it that if they announce, or Microsoft announces the next console at E3 this year, then it'll come out at Christmas time of 2012, which would be pretty cool, I think. I don't know, I kind of have mixed reactions. Like, I'm happy where I am with the 360 right now. Like, the graphics are pretty good, but like obviously everything can be improved, like the processor and all that. But I'm kind of fine with the Xbox. I don't want them to like butcher it and make it the next console like some terrible thing. That's what I'm worried about. But I at the same time, I want to like see advancements. Like, I want to see like sick ass graphics. Oh, sorry for swearing. And like just really long like campaigns and really good movements, and the engines of the games are just perfect and everything's like spot on. Like, I just want to see like the next step. Like, remember the first time, if you guys can, saw like Xbox 360 graphics or PS3 graphics and you thought they were amazing because you're used to like Nintendo 64 or something like that, right? They were just they were just incredible, and you couldn't believe your eyes. And I remember the first time I saw one at EB Games, I thought it was just absolutely amazing. And I feel like that's what the next console should be like too. I don't know how much they could step them up because of like the CD files. I don't know if they're still gonna put games on CDs because of the storage capacity, but that's what I really want to see, is like a huge step up in graphics, just because I like it when a game looks good. As simple as that. Doesn't everyone? Like, you don't want some pixely thing unless it's Minecraft. I think that's the only exception, is Minecraft. And there's a nice little triple I get here. It's not actually a triple, but triple feed game winner. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm a Dirty Grandpa, and I think you'll like this ending clip. It's a pretty good one. I was happy when I got this, by the way. Real happy. Not the ending clip, yes, the ending clip, not the game winner. See ya.